Yo, what is going on, you Call of Duty savages? It's your boy Tupac, back again today to review the most disliked game of all time, Infinite Warfare. Now, I went into the beta with an open mind. As the biggest Call of Duty fanboy out there, I went into the beta hoping for the best. I wanted a goddamn amazing Call of Duty to play. That's what I wanted. Now, that's not necessarily what I got, because I'm going to start off with the good things in this video, and the list is a whole lot shorter. I'm sorry, I wanted this game to be good. I'm not saying it's terrible, I had a lot of fun playing it, but there are some serious issues with this game. Now, I can talk from experience. I ain't a Call of Duty YouTuber that depends. Like, this ain't my bread and butter. I don't depend at the end of the day on Call of Duty to do well to get a paycheck. T Martin, Drifter, do not trust any of them. They will only tell you the good things about the game. They won't tell you what's really happening with Call of Duty, simply because if Call of Duty is a flop, if Call of Duty starts to die, so does their paycheck, so does their way of life. Like, they depend on Call of Duty to do well to, like, pay their bills at the end of the day. Now, so you really haven't heard the true story from all your YouTubers, and that's what I want to give you guys in this video. Also coming from somebody that's played this shit out of the beta. It's not don't own it whatsoever Trevor's review or Drifter's review, because I guarantee you both of them single-handedly combined didn't play half as much as me on the beta. Drifter didn't even reach Master Prestige this year in Call of Duty, and nor did T Martin. These guys don't even play the game. The only reason they make videos on the game is to get a paycheck. They aren't your Call of Duty fanboys. They aren't dependent on enjoying the game. They're only dependent on the paycheck at the end of the day. So this review is coming from somebody that really wants Call of Duty to do well, not because he wants a paycheck, but because he wants to actually enjoy the game that he plays the absolute shit out of. Now, let's kick it off with the things I do like about this game, because despite some very bad, damning things that make this game literally unplayable, there are some good sides to it. Now, the first thing's the most important thing about Call of Duty, and that is fun. And I did have a lot of fun here and there on the beta. Unfortunately, there is some bad sides to the beta that stopped making me have fun in the game. But for the most part, I did have a lot of fun playing the beta this weekend, and it is a good Call of Duty to have fun on. Some of you guys will disagree with that, some of you will agree. There's two sides to every story. Just hear me out in this review. Now, the bit I liked the most about this beta was aim assist. There is not much, which some of you guys will not like about the game, but it increases the skill gap. Anything that increases the skill gap in Call of Duty, in my opinion, is a good thing. Like, if you want to get better at the game and improve at the game, there's more chance of you to do that with low aim assist. It'll take a while to get used to. Like, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 have had way too much aim assist. The guns do all the work for you. If you're the better player and you come across a bad player, the bad player's gun does all the work for him, because there was way too much aim assist in that game. Like, you're going to have to learn to aim all over again and see where you stand in Call of Duty this year if the aim assist doesn't get increased. I hear a lot of people crying about the aim assist, but I literally enjoyed the hell out of having low aim assist. Like, you had to concentrate on actually hitting your bullets. Now, this is a funny clip here. I absolutely destroyed this kid's life. Like, you could not do that in Black Ops 3. Like, the amount of turn-ons I got in this beta simply because some players didn't have the greatest accuracy in the world was like never before seen. Like, I got the most turn-ons I've ever gotten in Call of Duty history on this game, which I think's a good thing. Like, literally being able to outskill your opponents is something that should be in Call of Duty and gives you an area to improve. Now, another thing I liked about this game is the fast pace. Like, this game is an adrenaline junkie Call of Duty at the maximum. You need your Adderall, you need your G Fuel, you need to be sweating it up to the max, because this is a fast pace, in your face Call of Duty. Like, I never even got the chance to reload in this game. Like, I swear to God, normally I'm an SMG player, but this year I'm probably going to have to pull out the LMGs because it is that fast paced. But there is a bad side to that, because the spawns make the game fast paced, and these spawns in this, I'm going to have to talk about actually in the bad side of things, because let's be honest, these spawns have never been worse, but I'll get into that later. The thing that I enjoy about the game is something that I was actually severely worried about when the game was announced, and that was movement. The movement isn't even as bad as Black Ops 3. It is less like jumpy, like in the air 24/7 than Black Ops 3. Like, the movement is like literally just a toned down version of Black Ops 3. Like, if people are complaining about the movement and you played Black Ops 3, I don't know what you're talking about, because the movement isn't even as like in the sky as Black Ops 3. Like most of your engagements and the maps are designed around literally boost jumping being irrelevant. Like you could make this game without boost jumps, it would play out fine. It's not designed like AW where everybody's on the moon at all times. The game is set on the moon. The game is set in futuristic, but it plays out like a traditional Call of Duty almost, with a bit of movement involved. Now, also, another thing about that, I was annoyed that there was all these laser weapons in the game. I wasn't looking forward to that. I just pictured this game as laser beams flying everywhere, some outer space, like moon jumping crap. And it is nothing like that. Like, I used laser weapons and didn't even realize I was using a laser weapon until like minutes later. Like, the laser weapons always regen ammo and do all that sort of stuff, but you can't even notice you're shooting a laser weapon apart from here and there in the game. Like, it is nothing like lasers flying everywhere. It's pretty similar to a normal Call of Duty, but it is set in the future. Now, let's get into some of the bad things, because that's probably going to take up most of this video. Now, I literally only spent 1 hour looking to get gameplay of bad spawns, and it was the easiest hour I've ever had recording gameplay. Like, literally, the spawning in this game is obscene. S&D, please save us. Respawn players, you are screwed. Like, literally, revenge spawns is back like greater than ever. If you guys don't know what revenge spawns are, they're the Infinity Ward's favorite spawn, which literally, where the enemy kills you, you're gonna spawn closest to that location. It doesn't care if you're safe or if you're not safe. It's gonna try give you a spawn to get revenge on your opponent, which makes going for nuclears that much harder, because literally where you die is where the game literally wants to spawn you. But these spawns in this game are beyond retarded, guys. And hopefully they can somewhat fix the spawns. Which gets us into another bad thing about this game. Because literally, there's not enough time. Like, they released this beta just to make money, not to improve the game. They've released the beta so late into the life cycle, not to improve the game, but literally to get you to pre-order the game. They just want the money in their pockets. They didn't want to make the beta to improve the game. Battlefield 1, Titanfall, all had their betas way before the release of the game so they could improve their game, not simply to generate net revenue. Which is another seriously bad thing about this Call of Duty. Like, I swear to God, Infinity Ward, mainly Activision actually, is creating Call of Duty with the intent to make as much money as possible and to like increase their net revenue to the point where they're literally killing the game. Which gets me on to my next point, connection. Connection has never ever been worse. That's something I've always praised Infinity Ward for, having the best hit reg, the best connection. There was no dedicated servers in Australia. Now, they claimed because the beta crash was because of an unexpected amount of people playing the beta, which is absolutely bullshit. Black Ops 3's beta played out perfectly last year. It had dedicated servers, perfect connection, yet Infinity Ward, I guarantee you, didn't want to spend enough money on dedicated servers because the game does run on peer-to-peer. In Australia, our internet is pretty bad, and peer-to-peer was impossible to host on Black Ops 3, which is why at launch day it was hard to play and near impossible for parties to play together, if you guys remember that far back, because there wasn't enough dedicated servers. For the beta it was fine, but come launch day with the extra people, there weren't enough dedicated servers, and the game would crash every time somebody tried to host it, like a peer host, somebody in the lobby being the host. The internet was not good enough. Now, dedicated servers are something we need in Call of Duty, and were non-existent in this beta. Infinity Ward made a game that does work on peer-to-peer, but it does not work well at all. The connection is horrendous. Like this gameplay you're watching now, there are so many laggy moments. Like, this is 1 in every 3 games maximum. Even on the good connection games, there are parts where it's beyond horrible. Like, the host cannot handle. Like, somebody's mum decides to go on Netflix, someone decides to load a Facebook video, and the connection goes to shit. We need dedicated servers. Call of Duty has made more money than any other console developing game. Like, there are other games that have made more money, but Call of Duty is the biggest net revenue game for console, and they don't even want to spend enough money on the game to make dedicated servers. So they've literally left themselves with only about 2 weeks to fix all the connection problems. But I'm going to be serious with you guys. I wouldn't be surprised if smaller countries like Australia got completely forgotten about this year, and that every second lobby is going to be laggy, every third game is going to get disconnected because host dashboarding. I think that Infinity Ward is that money hungry that there might not even be dedicated servers this year. Like, it's beyond a joke, but it is definitely a possibility. Now, there's so many other things that could be seriously wrong with this game. Like, gun balance is one of them. Not even it could be, there is problems with it. There's akimbo weapons that disintegrate everything else. There's weapon variants which will be overpowered. There's going to be balanced city and steeds. If you think for 1 minute that their gun variants in the game aren't going to be overpowered, you're watching the wrong YouTuber. You should go watch T-Martin, because he'll tell you all the stuff that you want to hear, not what's actually going to be in the game. I had a look at the weapon variants. There's rapid fire variants, there's damage changing variants, there's even akimbo shotgun changing variants. Like, the weapon balance is going to be obscenely retarded next year, which brings me on to another point. They said there was going to be more weapons than ever in Call of Duty, and there are 5 assault rifles, which literally, since World at War, there has been at least 8 assault rifles. Now, you know why there's only 5 assault rifles? They said there's going to be the most weapons. They said there was going to be over 100 weapons. They were talking about weapon variants, not actual weapons. The pay-to-win cheese. Now, not only that, you know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to continue to release weapons only available in the supply drops, just like Black Ops 3 did, that there's no way of salvaging them, that the only way of them actually earning these assault rifles is by frigging paying for supply drops. It's going to be back more than ever. It is 100% going to be back more than ever. Infinity Ward and Call of Duty Activision is all about the money, not about their fans, which I think this year they have taken way too far. I think this year the community is finally fighting back. Nobody wants to watch Infinite Warfare. If you guys want to know the true serious facts, this year, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is probably the year that Call of Duty is going to die. Their last chance is next year and is in the hands of Sledgehammer. Now, some of you guys might think I'm delusional in talking about that. Let's have a look at T-Martin's analytics for the last few days. Now, feel free to pause the video if you want to have a closer look, but this is the last 30 days of T-Martin, and it's not only T-Martin that's going downhill as well, it's Ali A as well. This is the biggest time of year for Call of Duty YouTubers, and literally nobody's interested in the new game. The dislikes on the Infinite Warfare trailer wasn't just a bunch of upset, salty kids. This was the whole community put together saying we want a better game, we want developers to listen to us, we want a Call of Duty that we all enjoy playing. But by the looks of it, it looks like Infinite Warfare isn't that game. It looks like it's gotten to the point where the Call of Duty developer, Activision, has got to the point where it is so money hungry, only caring about net revenue, that it's forgotten its fans. If the biggest YouTubers in the world for Call of Duty are going downhill when they're supposed to be blowing up, where at the time of the year that everyone's excited for the next game, they're not getting views, they're not getting subscribers, then it looks like Call of Duty is on a downhill track, and that is simple fact. I am literally the biggest Call of Duty fanboy, and I'm telling that to you guys because I think it's the truth. I'm hoping Call of Duty can sort their shit out and listen to our fans next year, and hopefully they can make necessary changes that need to be made to this beta, but as it stands, Call of Duty is going downhill, and if Infinity Ward and Activision don't pull their finger out and don't start listening to the people that play their game, then Call of Duty is going to die. Simple as that. I'm sorry, I do not want to say it. I want Call of Duty to do well. I want the best for Call of Duty, but the people making it, all they care about is the money, not the game. And Infinite Warfare goes to show that. Anyway, that is all for today, guys. I thought I'd give you my honest review of Infinite Warfare. I'm sorry it wasn't what some of you guys were hoping to hear, but I thought I needed to give you the truth because other YouTubers just weren't telling it how it is. Other YouTubers were too worried about their pocket being filled at the end of the day than to tell the truth, so I had to do it. That is my honest to God review of Infinite Warfare. If you guys have other opinions on the game, I completely understand that. Please put it in the comment section below. I would love to hear all your guys' feedback and your opinions on the game, because obviously some people are going to have different opinions than mine. Anyway, that is all for today, guys. If you did enjoy, don't forget to titty smack that like button. And if you didn't enjoy, don't forget to smack that dislike button. I don't mind either way. Peace out, bros.